Welcome everybody to the channel Level in Diecast. We do have a monstrosity to get into the studio right here. 2025 G case from Hot Wheels. Always interesting time trying to open a Hot Wheels case in my studio because my studio is just not built for that big of a box. So we're going to make it work. If you don't want to watch the actual unboxing and you just want to see me crack cars open, skip down to what I have down there at the bottom and then you can go just see the cars. But if you want to see me crack it as we go and see if maybe I pull a soup or something, that will always be a good time. So this is going to be pretty much the newest case in the US right now is the G case. Let me get this a little bit. There we go. Now I'm not exactly sure what the regular treasure hunt is in here, so we're going to hopefully figure that out as we go. And of course, if it's something we collect, we are certainly going to crack it open for sure, as per usual on the channel. So first one right here, brand new for the G case. I do believe a 94 Audi RS2. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to state if it's new or not for the G case because I completely skipped over the F case, but this is new. This is a new release right here. So that was going to be one that we crack open. We're going to set that to the right. Another one here, the latest edition of Snoopy does come with the steely wheels right there. There is the card art right there. Looks average. So we're going to crack that one open as well because that's a new version for that guy. Next one up, new version for Monster High Ghoul Mobile. Yes, we'll crack that one open too for Hot Wheels screen time. So we'll put that one to the right. Should be a relatively large stack that we're going to crack open. All right, the McLaren W1. Really stoked about that one. Doesn't look like there's hardly any print on this at all. So when we crack that open, we'll see how good it is. But I've been anticipating that one. All right, Datsun 240Z, not a casting we collect, so we're not going to crack that one open. I know a lot of JDM guys are going to be bummed out, but Hot Wheels Art Cars, it is the letter T, so we're going to put that one to the left. All right, very cool Ford Model A Custom 1931, brand new casting for this year, for 2025. Got that high boy look to it, looks really cool. We're definitely going to crack that one up, so we'll put that one to the right. All right, Chevy Silverado, 83 Chevy Silverado. This one should be pretty popular, pretty hot. I don't collect square bodies. I really could care less about Chevy trucks personally, but I understand everybody's collecting stance out there. So we're going to go ahead and just leave this one sealed. I will use that to maybe trade for something at some point in time. All right, regular treasure hunt. Bam, right out the gate. There we go. There is your regular treasure hunt for the G case. This is the birthday burner. There is your treasure hunt logo. Definitely going to crack that one open. Definitely one that we collect here. So, Celebration Racers. Hot Wheels Celebration Racers. Oh, yeah. I've been waiting for this one. 2018 Bentley Continental GT3. Looking very good. It's got that John Player special look to it. Really digging that. I really like this car. Oh, look at the UK flag on the top. Oh, man, so good. So good. I really like that casting a lot. It's my favorite race car of all time. I don't know why. It just is. All right, this one is also a new 171 Dodge Challenger. This one looks okay. I'm not a huge fan of a lot of the basic Mopars from Hot Wheels. So that particular one, I think we're just going to move on from. We'll put that to the left. A second Ford Model A Custom 31 High Boy. So we're going to set that one to the left because we've already got one to crack open. Bun Burner, Buns of Steel. That one is interesting. Not one that we collect here at the channel, so we're not going to crack that one open. But that is the casting right there. Looks meh. It's a meh one. Next one up, Power Wheels Dune Racer. I never realized that was an actual Power Wheels. Interesting. Maybe I should start collecting that one. I don't know. I'll think about that. But that is the newest version of it. So, and again, guys, this is just really close up, so I do apologize for all the glare. But we're going to get to these after we unbox it. New color for the Hot Wheels Ultimate T-Rex Transporter. We've seen red and blue. Now we see it in green. Whether or not the full-size one actually comes out in green, I'm not sure, but we will find out. So we'll put that one to the left. Crate Racer. You see the engine does pop around in there. So it does have a special feature. Not one that we collect here, so we're going to throw that one to the left, but that is in the mix. This one is very interesting. I did see this one at Shields when I was there. The Amaru GTC I don't think this is licensed, but maybe it could be. I don't know. But I figure we're going to crack this one open. It does have the Hot Wheels ID wheels on there, which is very, very cool. So we're going to crack that one open. Take a look at that. The latest rendition of the Diora 3. Nothing special with it. It's just pretty straightforward. Of course, in the EV sector. So we'll put that one to the side. The latest deco for the DMC DeLorean. Very, very cool. Also for Hot Wheels Art Cars. Also a letter T. That one looks pretty cool. So digging that one. So we're going to crack that one open for show. A second Audi. So there are two Audis in there. So if you want a 94 Audi Avant, there are two of those in there. Two of the Datsuns as well. So Hot Wheels is getting a little bit smarter. Put duals of the JDM stuff in there. Another release for the minecart. This one looks pretty average. Looks like pretty average for what we've seen from it. I don't think this will be anything new, but we do collect this casting, so we might as well crack it open. So we'll put that one to the right. All right, Roger Dodger 2.0. Not a great casting, but it was new. I think last year was new, but definitely not going to crack that one open. Not feeling that one. Put that to the left. This one we will crack open, the latest edition of the Salt Shaker. So crack that one open for sure. Put that one to our right, the right style. Next one up is, of course, the Monster Dairy Delivery. Nothing particularly fancy. Hot Wheels Designed By series. It's meh. It's another meh one, so we'll put that one to the left. The BMW 2002, definitely going to crack that one open. Have quite a few BMWs in the collection. Really digging that. 70s versus 90s, so this is a direct competitor towards the... I think it's the E92 that they did. So E92 on that one. So we'll put that one to the right. The tuned 2000 GTR Liberty Walk in blue. So there was a Kroger exclusive for this one in gray this year too. I have not found that one, but this one is new for the standard mainline, the tuned version. Said that there. Custom 53 Cadillac with the like oversized Pine Derby car in the back. Not a fan at all. So we're going to set that one to the left. Another Chevy truck. Always good to see more Chevy trucks. A lot of Chevy truck guys out there. 67 C10. I do like this casting, but I don't collect it, and I'm not going to start collecting it. But there, it looks pretty good in black. Set that there. The latest rendition of the Alpha Pursuit looks okay in red. Another casting I don't collect. Hot Wheels First Response, so we'll move on from that one as well. All right, first time seeing the 75 Chevy Blazer Custom in the mainline. So this originally debuted for Jaws in the premium pop culture, but this one is now right here in the G case. Looking very, very good. Chrome base on there as well. Definitely going to crack that one open. Not a Chevy guy, but I do like that particular one, so we're going to roll with it. Gas Monkey Garage 68 Corvette. Just deco that's, or I'm sorry, a model that's been around for a while. This Gas Monkey one. They've done a bunch of them. Lots of premium ones as well. I think this might be the first time it is in... nope, actually it's not. 2016 Mattel. I saw that copyright there right at the end. All right, latest color. Actually, no, this is new. Custom Kia EV6. Really digging this one. Look at this. Look at the deco on the side. Super, super cool. This is very, very cool. Very, very cool. For Hot Wheels EV, definitely cracking this one open. That looks super, super cool. There's your card art. So, not a huge fan of all EV stuff, but we'll roll with some of it. All right, newest color for the CB750 Cafe. Hot Wheels Moto looks pretty good. This one has an integrated kickstand in there as well, so that's pretty cool. So we'll set that to the side. That one's got a little blister, so it doesn't stack very well. All right, latest color for the Morgan Super 3. Yes, Morgan Super 3 Factory Fresh. Second color of this model, brand new for 2025. So we'll set that to the left. I'm sorry, to the right. A model going to the left that we don't collect, 69 Mercury Cyclone in a burgundy. It looks cool, but definitely not a model that we collect, so we'll put that to the left. Latest color for the Rapid Pulse. This is the third color for this one. It was a new casting last year, so we're going to crack that one open. Definitely been collecting that one. I like everything. It's just that's the way it is. I like everything. So we'll get our separator out of here. There we go. Move on to our next layer. So our next layer, we do have a secondary 2000 GTR Liberty Walk. So 2 of those in the mix. So if you want one of those, very, very nice. You can get 2 of those potentially if you're first to the case. Come on. There we go. Another Gas Monkey Garage. So we'll just move with that one. Just rolling through. Another McLaren W1. So always good to have 2 of the new castings in the case. I think there should always be 2 of the new castings in the case. 2 of the 53 Cadillacs. So lots of duplicates. We're going to keep on rolling. All right, new one, Quick Bite. This is the latest deco for the Quick Bite for Fast Foodie. Fajitas El Segundo, Fuego Fajitas. That one looks pretty cool. I do like the blue color. Looks nice. So we're going to crack that one open. Faux Show. Put that to the right. Next one up here at the top, of course, is the Batmobile. This particular version of the Batmobile, it's meh. Not a fan of Batman either. Not a fan of pop culture or superhero stuff. A secondary Kia EV6, so that's a nice one. We'll set that one to the left since there's a duplicate. All right, Pixel Shaker. Nice Pixel Shaker. This is a new color for that one. I do collect this casting, so we're going to crack that one up. So there is your Pixel Shaker. We'll put that to the right as our stack continues to grow. Another one for the Amaru GTC. So if you want some of those Hot Wheels ID wheels for customs or whatever, you can buy a couple and drill them open. All right, secondary color for the Mazda MX-5 Miata. This was from the Legends Tour. So this is a new casting this year. First one was in a charcoal kind of gray color. This one looks really, really good in like lime green. Really digging that one. That might even be better than the original color. All right, Mustang 92 Ford Mustang. Looking pretty good. I think this is the SVO. In black, not one that we collect, but it's in the mix. So looking pretty decent. Looks like we have another Mustang in the mix. It is a Mustang Series. 67 Shelby GT500 in white with some striping on there. It says 428 cubic inch on there. So pretty cool on that one. Not a Mustang guy. We don't do much Mustangs. All right. This would have been your Super from the F case. So there is the 20 Jeep Gladiator. So no carryover possibility for Soup into this case. So this would have been from, again, the F case. That would have been your F case Super. Not your GK Super. We have not seen the model that would be the GK Super yet. 67 Chevy C10, a secondary C10. Put that to the left. Keep on rolling. Another Dodge Challenger. Put that to the left. Keep rolling. All right, latest color for the Big Air Bel Air. Yes, I do have all of these except for, of course, the Toy Fair one they did. Really like this casting. Looks super cool. I think it's just awesome. This one in red. It's a BF Goodrich and some other stuff on there. Put that to the right. All right, Purple Passion. Purple Passion, yes. Hot Wheels designed by. So that one looks pretty good. The casting's been around for bazillions of years, feels like. Literally. All right, latest color for the 68 Dodge Dart. That one looks pretty good. I actually do like this casting. I don't collect it, though, but I do like the casting. Compact Kings is the series right there. The, of course, Dart is definitely a much, much smaller model. Or car in real life, I should say. All right, a secondary Blazer Custom. Definitely good to see 2 of those in the mix. So we'll get that set to the side. Keep our stack rolling over here. Oh, yeah, baby. That might be the best model in the entire case right there. R33 GTR HKS power on it. Oh, my goodness, it looks so good. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, it looks so good. I'm so stoked. So stoked. This should be like 4 per case in my opinion, but can't wait to get that one cracked open. Super stoked about that. Oop, sorry about that. All right, another Batmobile. Yeah, no, there's Batmobiles, whatever. All right, Taxi, small block Taxi. This was a red edition this year as well. So we just cracked open a red edition the other day. So there is the standard mainline version of it. It was a new casting last year. Metal base. Plastic body on the rest of it. We'll crack that. I'm pretty sure I didn't have the regular one yet. All right, brand new casting for this year. Hodo Roto. Really digging this one. Looks super, super cool. I've actually seen one of these hanging on the peg, and I was going to buy it. I really didn't want to stand in line to buy one single car. So luckily, I just decided to wait because now I have it right here in the G case. Another one of the Rapid Pulses. So we'll just throw that down. Keep it rolling. No need to slow down. Another Dodge Dart. I was going to say GTS, but we'll roll that. Another BMW 2002. Now we're rolling pretty quick through here. Another Ford Mustang. So just get the duplicates rolling. We do have another Pixel Shaker. Throw that one to the side. All right, brand new Chevy El Camino. So this is not a brand spanking new casting. As you can see, it doesn't say new casting. I do think this is the exact same casting that came out in the silver Fast and Furious premium mix that had the big, huge roll cage on it. But this is just the El Camino itself, by itself, which I think a lot of people will be very happy that it's in the Mainline. So we're definitely going to crack that one open for sure, because I think that one looks pretty good. Another small block. So we'll put the small block to the left. Another Jeep Gladiator, the non-super treasure hunt. So unfortunately not a super. Still have yet to see whether or not we got a super or not. Another Shelby GT500. Put that to the side. Another Diora 3. We'll put that to the left. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That would be your super. Unfortunately, this is not a super. This is just the regular Porsche 911 Rally. I do already have this super, though, so that is perfectly fine. But there is the Mainline version of it. Looking pretty good. So we're definitely going to crack that open, because I don't have the Mainline, obviously. Last two cars in here. This one is for 2025, just 2025 Earth Day. There's your Earth Day car. It's whatever. Hot Wheels Formula Solar. It's meh. We're not going to crack that. We'll put that to left. And the very last one in the case. Let's get the box out of here. Going to be a little bit dark for a second. There we go. Get the box out of here. Absolutely destroyed the camera as per usual. It is what it is. There is our Optimus Prime. That is a brand spanking new casting. This is not the same casting that is in the Trackstar set. It is not the same casting. This one is significantly larger than the one that's in the Trackstar set. So we're going to put that one in our right-hand stack. And we'll get studio reset and we'll start cracking. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go ahead and crack everything in the case that we want. We're going to start with, of course, the McLaren P1 142 of 250. I'm sorry, the McLaren W1, not the P1. This is the successor. There is our McLaren W1. It does have some McLaren print on the front. Pretty low key. The paint job is a bit orange peel, quite literally. I'm not really sure why it's not very smooth, but it literally looks like a orange peel. The casting looks pretty good. I've seen very limited W1 pictures, so I haven't really spent much time to compare it. There is a little bit of print on the back there with your McLaren logo, but there's no taillight prints or anything like that on there. And then, of course, there is your base deeds for your McLaren W1. It's pretty good casting. I mean, it looks like most other McLarens. Obviously, I'm just being honest. But it looks okay. It's all right. All right, moving on to the Monster High Ghoul Mobile. Nothing particularly fancy. 3 of 250 for the year. This is the 4th or 5th color for this casting. Yes, I like this casting. It's different. Super neon pink windshield in there. Details look pretty good all the way around. It's got front end print, side print. No rear print, but it does have top print on there. A little bit of spider web and stuff on there. And then, of course, just those pink colored D10s on there. We'll throw that there. It's meh. It's meh. They're always meh. It's generic casting. All right, Snoopy. Yes, the latest edition of Snoopy. They do, this one is number 132. I do feel like Hot Wheels does do some effort to try to mix these up a little bit. I do like the Steelies on there with the green, print on the side there. It does have a plastic base. There's the, sorry about that. There is the plastic base. It's a very interesting date code on there. U03N. So Hot Wheels is changing up some very interesting date codes now. The red section is metal and the engine is metal, but the base is plastic. And then the Snoopy's got a little bit of print on the back and print on the side plus his nose. So it looks pretty good. It's actually not too shabby. See if he fits in there too. Very, very nice. All right, 94 Audi Avant RS Deuce, number 29, 70s versus 90s series right here. There is our Avant in white. Really, really digging this one. It's such a good casting. This one has really good prints on the front, has really good prints on the back. The opacity of the red tail bar is really, really nice. Usually that doesn't show up very well. So I actually got a pretty good version to crack open. Nothing particularly fancy with the base. There you go. 2020 Mattel. Been around for just a little bit. It's also, I think that one's been a super too, I think. Next one up, Quick Bite. Just going with the Fast Foodie series, number 149 of 250. This casting harkens back all the way to the Blackwall era, when it was not called the Quick Bite. But this one looks pretty good. It does have a metal base on there, which is okay. It's a plastic body, been that way for quite some time. So I think it's pretty nice. Still has the little operator standing there, getting ready to give you an ice cream cone, even though this is not always used as an ice cream vehicle, which I think is perfectly fine. So we're going to set him on the left side here, maybe put the bigger stuff over there. Like this one, the Rapid Pulse, 137 of 250, a generic, futuristic looking emergency vehicle with like emergency stuff inside, a center mounted like drone steering wheel. It's like not even a person, I don't think. I think it's just like a drone setup there. There is a person in the back though. There's a person laying right there on the side. Other than that, it's nothing particularly fancy. It is, of course, made for the track. See your track symbol there on the bottom. Metal base, everything else is plastic as per usual with track cars to keep the weight center of the weight down. All right, brand new for 2025. I'm really stoked about this one. Ford Model A Custom 1931. This one in Hot Wheels Dirt Series. So this one looking very, very cool. This one does have a brand spanking new wheel on there. It is a 2-spoke. There is a 2-spoke wheel. Nice and fatty. Looks good. It's not too wide. Nice and rounded edges on there. Smaller version for the front. Again, a 2-spoke as you can see. Looking good. Little pizza cutters on the front. I like that wheel. I like that wheel a lot. I think that wheel will look very, very good on a lot of different things. Full open top. Just some bars in there as part of the interior stuff. And then, of course, there's like a bag or... actually, you know what? That is a helmet with some goggles on the front on the interior. It is a matte finish. Or satin finish, I should say. With no glare on it. Looks super, super good. Details on the side. Number 43. I'm digging this. I'm digging this a lot. I really, really like this casting. This one's really good. Kudos to the Matchbox. This is something the Matchbox team would make, not Hot Wheels. But kudos to the Hot Wheels team for making a really, really cool 30s pre-war era car, even though it is a dirt racer. All right, a regular treasure hunt. Yes, the birthday burner, number 143 of 250. Your regular treasure hunt. There is the logo there in the back. Congratulations. You have yourself a regular. Never noticed on this casting, but it's got a fork. It's a fork on the front. So, kind of interesting. And then, of course, that's the back end of the fork right there. It's actually its own little piece. This looks kind of good. Gold chrome for the engine. I really like those details on there. This is part of the interior. So you see the driver moves up a little bit when you shake it around. I don't know if it does anything while it drives. Nope, doesn't do anything while you roll. The red velvet cake look to it, which is I think what it's supposed to be is red velvet cake. And then of course this turquoise base, which looks nice. It is metal base, obviously. Everything else looks plastic, because it is. This is a pretty decent one. It's a pretty decent regular treasure hunt. I don't anticipate it's going to be very popular, but it is there. All right, next one, DMC DeLorean Hot Wheels R car. It is a letter T, as we mentioned, number 36 of 250. 250 in the mix for the whole year. Wish Matchbox would put out 250 cars a year. There is our DeLorean, just looking average. I like the white walls on it. I think the white walls look good. I like the deco on it, very 80s themed, very 80s themed. I think it matches perfectly fine in a white interior as well. I'm digging it. Definitely digging that one. It's a very, very good version of the DMC DeLorean. All right, my favorite race car of all time, the Bentley Continental GT3. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Hot Wheels Race Day, number 162 of 250. Rocking that John Player Special theme deco with all the gold on black with the outlines and stuff like that. Looking good. Number 4 on the side uses the, looks like the PR5s. This one looks very, very good. Bentley on the front, Bentley logo. I love the Union Jack. I love that on the top. It's perfect. It's so perfect. It's just so perfect. I love this casting, and this deco is great. Even has a little bit of print on the side of the wings, which is really, really good. Was happy to see that we actually have seen that casting in premium twice. Although I really would have liked to see that one in premium. That would have been especially nice. All right, moving on from something great like that to just a regular generic. Yes, it's based on a actual transporter. This is number 156 of 250. This is their Hot Wheels transporter. They have an actual like full-size transporter that looks like a dinosaur and it hauls Hot Wheels cars. The first one was, I think, blue, and then it went to red. The real one, I think, is blue. I don't think they've done another color for this, but very, very interesting. They decided to shrink this one down to Hot Wheels scale. Of course, the real one has additional set of wheels, but of course, Hot Wheels is not going to put a third axle on there because that's too expensive. It's way too expensive. All right, Amaru GTC. I don't know if this is a real rally style car or not, or if this is just made up. Number 171 of 250. If you know that this is a real car in real life, let me know because I'd like to look that up. Otherwise, I can look it up at some other time. If it is a real car, this is actually pretty cool. If it's not, it's just a made up car for Hot Wheels. It's still pretty cool. I think having the Hot Wheels ID wheels on there makes a difference. So it actually says Amaru GTC on the top, which is kind of cool. Number 36. Yellow window in there. Of course, a couple of spare tires, whatever, off the back. Details right there. It is a trademarked name, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a real one. But it looks good. It looks all right. We'll put that one on the right side here. It's pretty bright. The orange is pretty bright. All right, moving on to the minecart. Yes, Hot Wheels minecart number 146 of 250. We've seen a few decos for the minecart, shockingly. And of course, you can put the little figures on the side. Typically, that's black. This one happens to be a gunmetal gray, so I guess that's different. And then a gray base on this one. Just some 5 spokes. I'm not exactly sure the term of that exact wheel, but I don't. You know what? This one could be different enough with maybe the color of the plastic or even the color of the wheels. Or I'm sorry, the style of wheels could be different enough to say it's a new one. But anyways, Salt Shaker. Moving on to X Racers 136 of 250. Keeping it rolling. Don't want to spend too much time on everything. Salt Shaker. This one's pretty cool. It's like a salt flat racer with a couple of turbine motors on there. Huge intakes on the front. I think it looks pretty good. Of course, a metal base. And then, of course, little pizza cutters in the front, little pizza cutters in the back, little skinny wheels. But I like it. It looks cool. They've done quite a few decos. That casting's been around for quite some time. Let's put that one right there in that new little slot area. All right, Morgan Super 3 second deco of the year, number 15 of 250. They did tool up a new rear wheel, I think, for this. The front wheel is the same arrow blade, just skinny. And of course, I think it might be the same deco that we saw in the very first one, but this one's just an interesting color combination. It's kind of a salmon color with like baby blue. So it's a very, very interesting look. Metal body and a metal base, so this thing is mostly metal. It does have a plastic interior, but it's actually decent, but it's a really small casting, so they can afford to do metal on metal. All right, custom Kia EV6. This one is number 120 of 150. Really stoked about this. I think the deco on the side really makes this model. It's just so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. So manga on the side. It's just ridiculous. I love it. I love it. It looks really, really good. That's probably Korean language, I would hope. But this looks cool. And then some details on the front. A little bit of windshield banner print, but actually on the casting, which is okay. I really like this. It's actually center seat. I don't know if you can see that through the glass there. It's a center seat Kia. So you sit right in the middle. And the diffuser off the back is ridiculous. Look at the size of the diffuser. That thing is enormously huge. You know what? And then it's got flying buttresses. See the flying buttresses in the back like a Ford GT has? This thing is crazy. This thing is crazy. I'm digging this one. I'm digging this one a lot. Custom EV6. There you go. Made in Malaysia. Really, really digging that one. I might need to crack one of those open because I want to see what that interior looks like with that center-mounted steering position. All right, Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR Liberty Walk tuned version, number 26 of 250. Again, this was there is a Kroger exclusive this year. Kroger exclusives are just impossible to find. Details on the front with some headlight print looks good. Just some details on the side. 3-spoke wheels I think are perfect for this casting. No prints on the back, but the exhaust tips are crazy cool. And I think the blue color looks pretty good as well. So we'll put that guy in our little guy column on that side. All right, latest color for the BMW 2002. Again, I think this one is actually it's either the E30 or the E92, which is the throwback version. This one is number 77 of 150. But this is the then version of it. We've already seen the now version of the other BMW, which was earlier this year. Deco on the side, nothing particularly fancy, nothing on the front or back, but you do get a BMW symbol on the top. So that's your additional pass. Uses the kind of 4-spoke kind of hub wheels, which I think looks good. Matches this casting, a little bit of print for the gas cap on the back. But other than that, pretty straightforward. A gray base is always nice as well. Put that guy right in the center. All right, 75 Blazer Custom. Yes, this one debuted in Premium. 115 is the number for Jaws. That's where it debuted. So this one is now for the Mainline. I do believe the roll bar section or the interior section is a little bit different for this particular one. A little bit of interior detail in the back. There's 2 bench seats. You see all the way through to the base. See my finger there behind it, which is fine. The interior is actually not that bad. At least it looks like a steering wheel, which is not something we usually get. A little bit of details on there, Haltech, and of course, or Beltec maybe, and then of course Hot Wheels. You do have your K5 Blazer logo right there on the quarter panel. I think is nice. I do like this casting because the grille is part of the base, so you get that really nice color break in the front to make the grille chrome. Very, very nice use of that. And then Chevrolet on the back, some taillight prints. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Base details right there. Says 2024 Mattel. Nothing particularly fancy, but I'm digging that one. So we'll put that guy right there. All right, Pixel Shaker. Just another color for the Pixel Shaker. Been out for a long time. 138 of 150. And of course, it says Pixel Shaker because it does shake. The engine section in the front shakes, I think. So, oh no, you know what? The special feature is you just can put a little figure in the side. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't actually shake. It's a pixel shaker. But because it's supposed to be the pixelized version of a bone shaker. Details on the side look okay. I do like the pixelated print. Casting looks good as a pixelated blob. But yeah, it's supposed to be one of those models you can put a Lego figure in there. Which is funny that they make all these things for a Lego figure, which technically it's for a Mega Bloks figure, since it's Mattel, but it's all the same. Ooh, look at that. I was going to save that till last, but guess what? It came up in the stack. It is what it is. Nissan Skyline GTR R33. This is 70s versus 90s, as you can see. Number 144 of 250. Look at the card art. I love it. I love it. I just love this casting. I love R33s. My favorite. There it is in all that awesome HKS power glory. Looks so good. It says HKS on there. HKS GTSR. Looks good. Yokohama on there. I'm digging it. The white kind of 5-spoke style wheels I think look good. We get a little bit of print on the hood as well. It says HKS Power in super 90s colors, which I'm just digging. I'm just digging it. It looks so good. Really, really nice to see this casting just continue to be used. I just think that they need to use it even more than they are. I'm really stoked about that. Can't wait to add that to the stack. The stack. All right, small block, number 7 of 250. Like I said, there's a red edition of this year. I may already have this one, potentially, but I don't think so, because I don't think I had anything from the F case, and I certainly didn't have anything from the G case. So I don't think I have this one, but if I do, so be it. But anyways, plastic body, metal base, looks good. Nice, brilliant metal base. I really like the details on there. The wood grain trim to the model. Of course, it's decoed up like a taxi. Like a good old taxis. We run out of space here. All right, Chevy El Camino. Chevy El Camino for Fast and Furious, number 147 of 250. Hot Wheels screen time. This is the non-caged release. That is the exact same casting though. So if you have one of those previous ones, you can just pop that right onto this one. It is a chrome base, 1967 El Camino, 2022 Mattel. Details look very, very good. A couple of those bars in the back look good. And then details on the back, all matte black, of course. And of course, it just has the right stance. I really think that a lot of people are going to be super stoked that that's actually in the Mainline versus having to track down a $4 premium that's not really a premium. All right, Hoto Roto, brand new for 2025, 158 of 250 Rod Squad. Keeps on the theme of a lot of these kind of rod models that they do. A lot of them have been done with the light blue, and they keep running up in numbers. I think they started at like 62. I think they keep just adding to the numbers, which I think is cool. I like that. I like the consistency. This one is like an abomination. It's like a Frankenstein car, and I really, really dig that. Details in the back's got a little bit of Corvette vibes, just a teeny little bit. Kind of like Stingray vibes, like a 70s Corvette. Even the canopy kind of looks like that. Details on the front are ridiculous. Huge, huge turbos on the side. There is some details on the hood. Probably all the Hot Wheels designers and stuff like that, which is fine. Chrome engine and chrome side pipes looks good. It's a pretty long model too, so pretty lengthy. But I do like that one as well, so throw that guy up there. All right, latest color for the MX-5 Miata for the Hot Wheels Legends Tour, number one. Number one of all 225, or 250, I'm sorry, for 2025. This one in green. I think the green color looks really, really good on this. Same wheels as the first one. I don't know if the first one had the same light gray print on the wheels. I think they were just black. But the taillight bar print looks good. The center spike is also pretty cool. This is such a crazy, crazy casting. Right-hand drive, looking fancy. The cooler there on the front. I think this color looks better than the debut. I don't know, you guys can let me know. But I think that one looks better than the first color, which was just standard charcoal gray. All right, 20 Jeep Gladiator, number 130 of 250. This would have been your super in the F case. Unfortunately, no super here. Would have been nice to see, just happen to have a super carryover into a next case. It's happened before. Nito on the side, Ridgeon on the side as well. Just a new version of the Gladiator, nothing particularly fancy. A couple of motorcycles in the back as well, part of the interior. And then a little bit of print on the hood. The front grille is actually part of the window. So it's a very interesting design choice to do that. I'm not really sure why, but Mattel does what Mattel does. Mattel designers do what they do. Big Air Bel Air, 155 of 250, Safari mode. Latest deco for this guy. This guy looks pretty good. I do like this casting. I've liked it since it debuted. I think they did a great job with it. I wish I could get the Toy Fair model, but I'm just not willing to pay the money for it. So I do have every other version. 902 is the number on the side. BF Goodrich, a little bit of print on the top as well. Definitely has that Sahara Desert kind of Dakar vibe to it, which I think looks pretty cool. All right, the regular of what would be the Super, 154 of 250. I already have this Super. I did get it a while ago. I cracked it open on one of my haul videos, or not cracked it open. I had it loose because I buy them loose because I crack everything open. But there is the regular version of the 911 Safari. Number 17 on there has the Porsche logo on the front. The headlight prints look pretty good. The Super uses the same style of wheel, just not shiny or copper print. They're just kind of copper colored 5 spokes. In premium, obviously. And decos on the side look pretty average. It's a good casting. It's a good casting. Not a huge fan of the off-road Hot Wheels stuff, I guess. Or I'm sorry, off-road Porsche. There we go. I don't mind Hot Wheels, just off-road Porsche. Honda CB750 Cafe. This one, number 150 of 250. Latest color for this one. Like I said, this one does have an integrated kickstand on there, which is nice. Of course, they tooled up these motorcycle wheels, which they've used for many, many models. And I think they did a great job. This model is all metal except for the very top. The kind of copperish magenta color, copperish reddish color is plastic. Says Honda on the side, Honda on the other side, nothing particularly fancy. And then, of course, like I said, it's got a kickstand on there, so it just stands up, which is nice. And then the very last model in the G case, yes, the ridiculously long video, 104, is, of course, Optimus Prime for Hot Wheels Screen Time. This casting is giant. I can't explain to you how big this casting is. I mean, it's huge. It's bigger than every other casting here. So this is not the same one from the Track Stars, which I thought for sure they were going to do. So there is Optimus Prime, of course, has your Transformers Autobot logo there. Does have just a little simulated trailer hitch, not an actual trailer hitch. The smokestacks are part of the window. Front end looks good. Front end looks good. Of course, this is original Optimus Prime. This is not meant to be, modern takes on Optimus Prime. The original Optimus Prime from 1984 uses the kind of cool classics wheels, which look good. I think it looks good. Of course, we get, 3 axles, which is pretty rare. It's pretty rare to get that. And a chrome base. Oh, check that out. And there's an Autobot of Optimus there at the bottom. There's his skull. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool to see that on the bottom. I really like that. And then there is the deets. Should you want the deets, we'll put our Optimus Prime there for the side. So there you go. That is the 2025 G-Case. If you watch that whole ridiculous 40-plus minute video, you are true OG of the channel here at Level M. Otherwise, if you just watched all the unboxing part of it, that's great too. I appreciate all of you guys very, very much so. So drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think about these models. Let me know which one that you wish I collect that I would have cracked open that I didn't. I always read all of my comments as per usual. Interaction is always primo. So anyways, we're going to roll out. Level M Diecast. Catch you next time. Peace.